What's up, Mike Reacts? Back at it with another banging reaction. So stay locked in as I give y'all these bangers back to back. Yo, we going viral. Okay, so I just ran across some footage right now of a live interview with Armon and Funky Friday podcast with Cam Newton. All right, so it's about to go down. It's about to go down. Let me get something to drink. I'll be right back. Subscribe to the channel if you're not subscribed. Turn your post notifications on. Just be notified every time I post a new video. Like, share, and comment on this video. All right? Let's get into it. I'm sorry the intro ain't what it usually is. That's because I'm so excited and I'm eager to listen to this little interview, this podcast right here, man. So listen, the title says Armon Warren isn't love bombing. He said it isn't love bombing. So we're about to get into this right now. Let's listen.
You know, because everybody haven't experienced love. You don't have to experience it. I want you to listen to me and feel it.
Right. To give good content for the masses, but most importantly, I promise to keep it funky for your asses. Now, the guest that I have today, right? You may have seen him on YouTube. You may have seen him on your phone. Singer, songwriter, very skillful artist with every stretch of the imagination, right? Started off on Vine. May have seen him on as a social media influencer. All the above. Had his girl on before. Look, Armon, my boy.
Hey, my God.
How you
Thank
doing?
you, man. Nice to be
And
here.
not only to
you,
mention my
man.
boy from the D, right?
Yes, sir.
What up,
there.
though?
Yes, sir. I love that right there,
Yeah,
man.
man,
They don't
yeah.
know about that, man.
Yeah.
For
How you
sure.
thugging, bro?
Hey, man, I'm doing good, man. It is an honor to be here, man. I am a huge fan.
Yes, sir.
You know what I'm saying? I appreciate, the invitation, bro. Thank you.
Yeah.
Honestly.
Man, I just, for me, dog, so much of my personal life, it's only right that I just ask questions that I care about. You know what I'm saying? It's like me
Hold on. First off,
having
hold on, wait.
kids now, me seeing obviously a person like you not take the prototypical way into the music industry, right?
Yes, sir.
This comes from a remark from my child. It's like, Dad, I don't even know if I want to go to college. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
For you starting off on your whole transition, like, what has that been? Like, what was your first recognition of this is what I want to do and this is the way that I'm going to get to it?
Man, great question. Kind of a deep question for me, because where I'm where I'm from, it was kind of like you said, I kind of took a different route, even with singing. You see what I'm saying? Because predominantly where I was at, it was rapping.
Right.
So for me, I'm like, yo, man, if I put in, honestly, man, I feel like I told myself, like, if I put in this work to be this, because I was told by people that was in my life, like in my corner, that like, yo, it's 1 in a million, that what makes you think you can do this? And that was I feel like that was the moment where I was like, okay, watch me do it.
Yeah.
When I heard someone tell me that I loved, and he was like, what makes you think you're gonna be, or what makes you think you're different?
Right.
Now I'm like, what you mean? Like, I feel like it was nothing else. It was that, because I feel like they told me I couldn't have it, I couldn't do it. It just like put a fire in me. I'm like, okay, watch this.
First of all, if y'all don't know nothing else about our mom, he is a go-getter. I don't care about nothing that. I don't care about what nobody say. He is a go-getter. He's a straight hustler, man. That's what I like about him. He's a straight hustler. And he don't play too many games. He cut straight to the chase too, so.
So you and your brother, kind of started you guys' early days with covers,
Right.
right?
Yeah.
How did that come about?
Me and my brother had went down to Texas to visit these two girls. And
No. We talking like, is this business or rest and relaxation?
like, this is like we chilling.
Okay.
You feel what I'm saying?
It's
we
a
like,
vibe.
yeah, it's a vibe. We going down there, but in the midst, my brother, while we down there in the chilling, my brother's like, he like, yo, bro, I've been having this thought. Like, I've been trying to mix together these songs, and he like, if we do it, I feel like it'll go up. So I'm like, okay, what you mean? He like, yeah, I think like, I'm thinking of like mashing them up. So that's what we call them, like a mashup. So he sung the thing and I'm like, what? I'm like, dang, that's not the song?
Yeah.
And he like, nah, bro, that's Rihanna and that's the other, I put them together. I'm like, okay. I'm like, oh, wow.
Yeah.
I'm like, unlocked. You know, I'm like,
I think if I'm wrong, please correct me in the comments. Wasn't that video where they were wearing a yellow and they were sitting together in the chair and stuff like that, and they did their little mashup song with like different songs that they went like 15 to 30 seconds in, and then went to the next one. If I'm wrong, please correct me. But that was dope as hell if it is.
the door unlocked.
I was today years old when I found out that. Yeah.
Yeah, so when that happened, I'm like, okay. So then I came in like instantly, like it was so quick. I came in with another one, like, okay, that's gonna go there because in this part of the beat, we need a breakdown.
Yeah.
See what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Bro, it's a formula behind them covers that people don't know. That every single time me and my brother want to, I know what to catch because we did it. You see what I'm saying?
Right.
Kind of like, it's just like, man, like we had to really break it down. And once we broke it down, bro, it's like it was out of there.
So even like to that, your singing ability, a lot of people start from somewhere.
Right.
Right. I just recently saw the movie Dance with Somebody.
Okay.
The Whitney Houston, right? And her, just like a lot of other people, started in church. Where did you start your singing ability?
Man, same place, church.
What?
Yeah, they just was throwing me up there. And I remember like having like this, I don't know, man, like I can go perform in front of 100,000 people right now, but it's something about them 50 people in church
Intimate settings.
where it's like, ugh, man, this has been to scare me. Like, and then back then, I don't feel like I could sing a lick, you know. So when it get quiet and I'm hitting a note and nobody's like,
Go on up there, boy.
you know what I'm saying?
Let him use.
Right.
Let him use.
You know, so I learned that, you know, let them use you was more so get it together.
Yeah.
You see what I'm saying? So I'm like, okay, this starting to get crazy. So very much so church, man. Like they was throw me up there and I.
So do you come from a religious background? Was that something that you kind of tapped into, and singing and songwriting? Do you tap into that faith, or is it just something where you just like, this is who I am right now, and I'm just going about it like that?
Bro, that's a great question, man. That's a great question. To answer the first one, the religious background, yeah, I did. You know, I do. I'm gonna talk to you after this, just to more so with the religion thing. But yeah, I feel like the question that you asked is a crazy question because do I go back into that? Yeah, I do. And it's crazy because I never looked at it like that. So like my first song I ever wrote was in the piano in church. You see what I'm saying? So I feel like that's crazy, bro, because, you know, I feel like that type of, like what you said, me getting back in that type of space, that's a type of space creatively that I would want to be in because I was just writing.
Right.
I was playing the piano, just writing. You see what I'm saying?
So, and not to disrespect any form of sacredness or discretion, I'm curious to know, like, just that whole flow of religion. Is it tender to you? Is it?
Man, to be honest with you, OG.
You got to keep it funky, bro.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I'm gonna have a real honest moment with you.
Yes, sir.
So, just to keep it real simple, I know the Bible and I know the word and
Yes, sir.
but I didn't know what I was being told. You know, I did my own research.
Yes, sir.
I figured out that a lot of these places that they say that, you know, Jesus himself was in Africa.
Right.
So and I didn't know that. And they gave me a scholarship to go to school and learn about this religion. So I just felt like me doing more research in that, understanding that and seeing where the origin is from,
Right.
I'm just taking a little bit more dive into the religion.
How old are you, bro?
25.
2018. I was coming off of, I think it was either my shoulder or my foot. And my father's a preacher. right?
Right.
And I grew up in the church all my life, but I didn't know the church.
Right.
You know, everybody know David and Goliath, but don't nobody know David. You know what I'm saying? Like,
Yeah.
he just didn't wake up one morning and was just like, no, they gonna rock. You feel me?
Thank you.
Mary Magdalene, you know, all these different biblical characters, Old Testaments, right? And I started to say to myself, I was like, man, Pop, man, I want to go on a journey myself. Like, tell me somewhere to start. He gave me Samuel, right? And I just started reading it, and I was like, first I no cap, like, I'm not a reader.
Okay. Me
I
neither.
I
Look, just to let y'all know, man, this is gonna be a 3-part segment, all right? Because y'all see at the bottom right now, it's 50 minutes, okay? So I'm probably gonna drop 15 to 18 minutes at a time, maybe 20 minutes at a time, okay? So it might be 3 parts, it might be 2 parts. I don't know. But right now, this is part 1. So like for part 2 because it gets deep.
I don't read books. I read text. Like, I read newspapers. I read the Wall Street Journal. I read Bloomberg. I read articles. And I think Gen Z mixed in with the little millennial, that's why we get a lot of our information from the blog sites. Shade Room,
Right.
Spoiler Alert, because it's just a stanza of
Right.
Armon did what?
Exactly.
Who he did? So-and-so, so-and-so, so-and-so. They in Los Angeles. They went to, you know what I'm saying? That just stint, that's what keeps my attention. So when I took that dive, bro, it was like a whole side of understanding is different. And as you know, in our religion of Christianity, it's some things can be taken out of context, but it says it clear as day. The Bible is never changing. You know what I'm saying? So it's some things that people always say, yeah, this, that, and the third. It's like, wow. But when I read it,
Right.
it hit me.
Yeah.
You feel me? So where you are right now, bro, I really wanted to, I sensed it, but for you to go into that journey yourself, bro, please do. Please do. Because I even go when I was in college, so I went back to get my degree when I was in the NFL. And the one of my favorite classes was the religion class, right? And we're taught, you know, to have this understanding about religion. My religion is the only best religion. But me having children, the common question is, but why?
Right.
Right?
Right.
What, like, what's the core essence of Muslim, Islam? What's the core essence of Hinduism? What's the core essence of, you know, Catholic or whatever? And when I was finding out about these different religions, I was like, golly, we're so much alike than not. And we all believe in one thing.
Man, one thing.
It's like, do unto others as you will want them to do unto you. In some way, shape, form. I don't care what the script says or whatever. Just do right by people.
Right.
That's the genesis of pretty much everything.
And can I tell you where I came at with it? Like how you just said you have children. Now let me put this in a perspective where everybody can see. I know you as Cam Newton, right? In a sense, I didn't watch you, so it's okay, cool. He the football player to all of us, but to his kids, he a father. To your mom, you're a son. To your wife, you're a husband. That does not change the fact that's who you are as a. You see what I'm saying? So when I get to that, I mean, everybody. It could be Buddha there. It could be Jehovah here. It could be Jesus here. But like you said, if you live according to the word, it don't matter what you. He could be Buddha to you.
Right.
You see what I'm saying? It's just a name.
But I like where we at right now, but for how such great religion is, and I'm walking very
right.
on that road where it's like, okay, be careful what you say.
Right.
But I would say this: my religion has taught me the foundation of my life, but it also taught me how to judge, and I don't like that. And
Is that Christianity?
But yes, but it's not. The Bible didn't teach me that.
Right.
The people who taught me the Bible taught
That's
me.
all I'm saying.
You see what I'm
brother.
saying?
Thank you. That's all I'm getting.
It's not in essence the religion. It's not the Bible. It's
Right.
not Jesus Christ. It's not Jireh, Jehovah Jireh. It's not
Right.
God. It's the person who is the vessel that is teaching me.
Exactly.
No, don't wear that. But
Exactly.
the Bible clearly says, "Come as you are."
Exactly.
You know.
Mm, mm, They speaking. They preaching. Dude, it's been 14 minutes. I haven't said a word almost. Man, this is deep. Oh, this for sure gonna be like a 3-part. Because right now, this is part 1, man. So subscribe to this channel and let's talk about this part 1 and so forth because it's about to get more lit, more deep, and into a really, really, really deep conversation. And of course, he's gonna get on the situation between him and Regine. So stay tuned for that, man. Go ahead and like this video.
What do you mean by that?